Sagittarius, what's going on? Let's do an all signs reading. All right, so everybody deals with everybody, different signs. So if you're dealing with, a Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius, or you're dealing with an Aries, or you're a Sagittarius dealing with an Aries, whatever, I'm going to do all 12 signs here. I am going to timestamp them. So, all right. So Sagittarius dealing with Aries. What is this person's thoughts and feelings for Sagittarius? What is this Aries thoughts and feelings for Sagittarius right now? All right, the Emperor in reverse, which is exactly Aries card. Let's get a couple. Let's get some messages out here. Let's get some message cards. Let's get one from our angels. Ooh, all right, we'll take that one. Separation. All right, and let's get some love advice out here. Okay. Forgiveness. Forgives. Okay, so Sagittarius, what I got for you? If you're dealing with an Aries, I got the Emperor in reverse. I'm so attracted to you. Separation and forgives. I will read that last. So this Aries that you're dealing with, I feel as if this person is too prideful to come back and speak to you. Yes, they're attracted to you, but they're not. I'm hearing that they're not in love with you. They're attracted to you, but they're not in love with you. They're not allowing themselves to feel the love and the connection and the spark that they have with you, Sagittarius. So they're too prideful to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for how I behaved. So and speaking to you, so their way of handling things is by separating from you. And this is actually the best thing that it could happen, because you need to get to a point, Sag, where you can forgive this person for what they did and they can forgive you for what happened, so that the two of you can come back together amicably. So they're still in the energy, they're still attracted to you, but they're not in love with you so much that they can't be without you. They're not so blindly in love with you that they're just going to accept what happened or expect you to accept what they did, so that the two of you could just be together in each other's energy without facing any problems, okay? Forgives actually is let the healing power of compassion overcome any tendency to seek revenge. Use that energy to close your eyes to petty faults, and Cupid will turn somersaults. Forgive yourself and others too, who also search for something new. Learn what you can from what happened, from what transpired, and be not in the blame game mired. Okay? So you may be in the energy where it's all your fault, it's all your fault, it's all your fault. And they may also be in the energy of it's all your fault, it's all your fault, it's all your fault. So the two of you are in separation so that you could figure out exactly who, it doesn't matter who's at fault. It doesn't really matter who's right. The quicker this connection will come back together is when the two of you both realize your part and your responsibility in the separation of this connection, and to be able to forgive yourselves as well as be able to forgive the other person, because it's not so easy as just having a fight, an argument, or disagreement and calling the next day and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Let's just get back together without talking about anything, without facing any issues. That's not the energy here. Okay? So I hope that helped Sagittarius dealing with an Aries. All right. Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius. What's going on with the connection with a Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Keep in mind this could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or where Sagittarius is in your chart or theirs. All right, so we have the Moon in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. I'm pulling two cards just because the Moon in reverse does require a backup energy, but let's pull a message card from them. What would this person say to Sagittarius? Let's get a love angels. Mm. And let's get an advice card, and then we'll read it. Okay, so we have the moon in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. The message is, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then we have the Friend as the advice card. And I will definitely put this story together. The moon in reverse tells me that there's still some things that are hidden about this person, Sagittarius, that you don't know about yet. There's still some things about why they have kind of been taking so much and not so much giving back to you. It's been kind of, because underneath the deck, I'm saying this because we have the Page of Wands here. They haven't been meeting you on, or this could be the both of you also. I'm getting that's more the both of you, where the two of you have just been giving each other the bare minimum and just giving each other the same amount of energy and passion, but it's not growing from there. But this could also have to do with family. It doesn't necessarily have to do with an actual romantic connection, because I'm pulling on, or this could also be a friendship also. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I hope that you can forgive me one day. This coming out here is not a coincidence, okay? I feel like this has to do with your childhood. So this could be you versus you. This could be your own energy versus you. This could be a parent coming to you and apologizing to you and saying, I'm sorry that I was not the best example to you when it comes, because I'm getting that some of you are about to go through a divorce, and for the first time in a couple of years you're showing up to family celebrations without your without your person, and you're feeling kind of down about this. And I feel like a parent may have pulled you aside and said, hey, listen, I'm really sorry that I was not the best example to you when you needed me to be an example. I'm sorry that I wasn't, I didn't show you what a loving, caring marriage should be. I'm sorry that I didn't give you the right type of advice. I'm sorry that I didn't lead you in that way. All right, so you have, or this could also been where you're realizing, like today I had a conversation with a friend and we were kind of putting together, I was just emphasizing, I'd already done this, the healing part for myself. I was kind of emphasizing how I realized that I was stuck in the same type of pattern that I grew up in, where I was allowing abuse and toxicity and addictions into my relationship, that I thought that I was going to spend the rest of my life with this person. But what was I actually settling for? I was settling for continuing on the same patterns of abuse and abandonment and poverty and all the stuff that I grew up in if I decided to stay within that connection with that person. But I was able to break that and get out of that. So I kind of feel like for some of you, you may have realized that you found yourself in that same connection with someone that mimicked or mirrored back to you a relationship that was taking place within your own family as you were growing up. Okay. So I kind of feel, with that said, it's still a mystery as to what you're going to give to a connection. There's still some things hidden about a connection that you don't know about. And I feel like this has to do with your family, but overall it's just about forgiving your parents, whether you know the 100% truth or not, and being able to move on from that, because that's going to heal your love life. That's going to heal this way. You're not, constantly thinking about the things that you went through growing up as a kid. So I know this wasn't exactly a love reading for you, but I feel like in order to manifest the type of love that you want and the type of relationship that you want that's healthy for you and that's not toxic and is not going to lead you down a path that somebody in your family already repeated, or has been a history of these type of relationships within your family, you need to face this first, and you just need to forgive and release it. So the advice card is the Friend. Do not ignore those you feel are too nice or not interested enough to be your lover. Instead, share your time with one who cares and speaks with words of friendship fair. The give and take of friendship too can be the start of love that's true. A roaring, passionate fire can start with precious, kind, and gentle sparks. Now, see, that's very interesting to say, because look at that. We have the Page of Swords there, and we have the Friend here, and we also have the Six of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like what the advice is, especially for shy Sagittariuses who have been through these types of connections where they've been let down and they didn't spend enough time getting to know the person on a friend's level to see what they're actually capable of giving. And you know what? Just take the whole friend zone thing and throw it out the window. Okay? Because that's stupid. That's for somebody that's, you know, holding on to the fact that they don't actually get to sleep with the person because they're just friends. Okay? Let that go. You should be friends first and see what happens. It doesn't mean that the person's in a friend zone. It means that, you know, do not ignore those you feel are too nice or not interested enough to be your lover. Instead, you know, share your time with one who cares and speaks with words of friendship fair. So a fair friendship, a fair amount of equal give and take. That's how you're going to know. They call you, you call them. They make plans, you make plans. You meet up, they join you. You know what I mean? It's like that. Where this person is actually showing an interest in wanting to be in your life, as opposed to you always feeling like you have to chase people around to get them to be in your life, to get them to accept you, to get them to want to be with you. Like there's some sort of magic tricks that you have to pull out of your bag to get to impress this person. But that may be coming from deep-rooted family issues that quite haven't been healed yet. Okay? So, I hate leaving it like this, but I kind of have to. Not really. Let me pull another card on this, the moon card. What should Saggy face right now? What should they focus on? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with, I'm going to say your mother, because the Queen of Pentacles often does represent a mother type of energy or like a wife type of energy, a person that likes to be very comfortable, a person that likes to be taken care of, a person that likes everything to be just so. And that's not in a negative way, but since it's in the reverse, I feel as if you need to kind of take a look at, you know, how your mother fits into how they influence the way you are as a wife. Male or female, doesn't really matter. How you are as a wife or a husband and how you show up to that. Are you constantly feeling uncomfortable in the energy of love? Are you feeling uncomfortable in being taken care of and reciprocating and having someone else build with you and create a happy, healthy home? Are you uncomfortable in that? I feel like that's what I'm getting, where it makes you feel uncomfortable. So I need you to examine as to why that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay, Sag? So I hope that helped. I know that that's a rough one. I know it's hard. I've been there before. So I definitely resonate with this in some ways, but you could do it. Take some time to write in your journal what it is that you would like to focus on, what it is that you need to examine and look at in your love life. Again, if you want a private reading, there's no problem with me talking to you personally about what needs to come up, working through these issues, working through these problems. I can help you in an hour reading faster than therapy can help you. I'm not a therapist. I'm a light worker, and you can get to these issues and problems quick and start to work on them. So if that's something that resonates with you, Sagittarius, please message me and I will make an appointment for you, okay? Because we all need a little help every once in a while. All right, Sag? All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Leo. What is going on with this connection? Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's pull some cards. Sagittarius dealing with a Leo. I'll pull two. Let's get an Angel Oracle. Oh boy, that would have been a disaster. Let's see what they want to say. That came out in the reverse. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, they want both of these because it kind of stopped on both. Oh boy, okay. So we definitely have something very interesting going on here, Sagittarius. You're dealing with a Leo. We have the Chariot in reverse with the Page of Wands and the Angel Love Oracle messages. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we're getting, I want to tell you how I feel. The word I want to tell you is very strong here. This person is trying to come up with a way to tell you, this Leo is trying to come up with a way to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you how they feel, but are they going to actually take any action here, okay, towards doing that? I feel like there's a spark of inspiration, but it's definitely not enough. I feel like this is like a quarter of a tank of gas as opposed to a full tank. Like they're not actually they're getting excited about it. They're gearing up towards it, but I feel with this, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel as if this is a person, Sag, that's within your general energy field, but I feel because you don't know how they feel about you. They want to tell you, but they don't know how you feel about them. They don't know if they're even your type, is what I'm hearing. Like they're boiling it down to, well, am I their type? Do I dress the right way? Do I talk the right way? Do I make enough money? Like, am I your usual type? Like, am I going to be somebody that you're going to go for? And they want to tell you how they feel. So you may have noticed that this person is being extra nice to you. They're trying to make plans with you. They're trying to ask you out. They're trying to do all this stuff, but they're a little bit unsure. Hey, am I even the type that is for Sagittarius, or am I just a friend? So let's check out the Judge message is, you are surrounded by a confusing situation. You must be a good detective in order to judge between the truth and lies, between what you love and you despise. To mask your feelings is not wrong, for sometimes secrets make you strong. Seduction and mysteriousness, they're your advantage. Make them guess. So if you've been hiding your feelings from this person, Leo, from this person, Sagittarius, if you've been hiding your feelings from this Leo, Sagittarius, by you making them guess if they're your type is actually kind of pulling this person toward you. It's actually making them want to come in. Because I feel like this has been sort of like a cat and mouse game where you flirt with each other, you kind of go there, but you don't really go there. Like it starts and then it fizzles out. It starts and then it fizzles out. And I feel like the both of you have gotten to the point where you know that each other likes each other, but it's kind of like, all right, well, who's going to make the first move? Who's gonna be the one to say something? Who's gonna send the first DM? Who's gonna send the first text? Who's gonna give the first kiss? Who's gonna ask who out? And then after that, we have the Lover. You are surrounded by possibilities for pleasure. Enjoy the moment with all you find attractive, and love's gentle power you'll attract with graceful manners, charm, and tact. You'll find true love by working less and smiling more to look your best. Enjoy yourself and celebrate. The one you're with may be your mate. Ooh, girl. Oh my God. Sagittarius. So I feel like this person definitely came as a surprise to you, where you were thinking like, is this really the one? Is my search over, I'm hearing? Has my search ended? Is this really the one? And I feel as if this Leo has been slowly creeping toward you because they want to tell you how they feel. Ooh, I want to know. Come back and leave it in the comments. For some of you, I'm hearing that this is going to be by New Year's. You may go to a New Year's Eve party with this person, or this person's going to be there, and they're going to pull you and say, this is going to be like it's going to be like some romance movie type of thing where they're going to pull you aside and be like, listen, I've been feeling you for a really long time. I really like you. I want to be with you. I want to get to know you. Whatever they're going to, I don't feel like they're even going to go, oh, I want to get to know you better. This person knows you, but they know you on a soul level, Sagittarius. And that's why you may be thinking like, is this the person? Is this the person that gets me? Or are they just playing around in my energy? Are we just really good friends? Or are we just acquaintances? Or did we just meet each other by chance? Whatever it was, where there was some doubt here. Because this has been going on for about 12 months or longer. But the two of you are not officially dating. And by you being mysterious, by keeping your type to yourself, because I feel like Sagittarius, like I'm speaking to somebody who doesn't blow up their Instagram with all these guys, like, oh yeah, look how delicious this guy is, or all these girls, oh look how sexy this girl is. They have no idea what you like. None. They don't know. They don't know anything about you like that. What type of guys you go for, what type of people, they don't even know. They don't know what your ex, like those people, because they don't know Sag apparently. When it comes to, when a Sagittarius is done with an ex, they're done with an ex. There's no more pictures. There's no phone number. There's no memories coming up on Facebook. There's no, oh, I wish I was still with so-and-so. Nope. But this person is basing it off of maybe looks, but they don't know if they're your type soulmate wise. But at the same time, they do know. And they're trying to get this way to present it to you so that they don't come across as being crazy. But little do they know that you're here trying to find the answers, you know. This is cute. I like this. Please, if this resonates with you, please come back. I want to just grab, because I see a bunch of initials here. I want to just grab to give you some. So we have White Cat here. Some initials, if you'll know. So I see a D, and here the name Danny or Danielle. First, middle, last. R. J. Is this an N? And U. DRJU. So that could be first, middle, last initials. So that may give you some idea as to if this definitely resonates with you. But I think if you're listening to this and you're dealing with a Leo Sagittarius, this is definitely resonating with you. So this was a very beautiful message as far as like someone is really feeling you and they're about to come in and tell you how they feel. This is like, I mean, I'm sure you've probably listened to hundreds of tarot videos where they're going to tell you, oh, they're coming back. They're going to tell you how they feel. Well, this is it. It's here. The white cat is here. The white cat symbolizes good luck. It's here. So get ready, Sag. Put on some perfume. Do your hair. Put on your makeup. If you get invited out to like an off-whim New Year's Eve party, make sure you go. You know, don't, you know, listen. This person is coming towards you to let you know how they feel. This is going to be two energies coming together. So invite me to the wedding, honey. But definitely keep me posted. I want to know what's up. I got to know what's going on here. This is so cool. All right, Sag, dealing with a Leo. See you later. Sagittarius dealing with a Cancer. I was shuffling your cards and I got one already. I got the Sun, so we're going to take that one. I was just shuffling my cards. Put them back. Let's get Angel Oracle. How is this Cancer thinking and feeling towards Sagittarius? Ooh, another good positive card. What would they like to say to Sagittarius? Let's get the advice. Interesting. Okay. So, Sagittarius dealing with a Cancer. How they feel about you, Sagittarius, is the Sun. Yes, this is your soulmate. You came closer than anyone. So, I feel like, because I want to say like, oh, you got really close to the Sun. Like you got really close to the happiest part of me. Like you saw past their depression. You saw past their anxieties. You saw past their dark days. Like you saw past all of that and just got right to the root of the happy person that was there. That's how you make them feel. You make them feel very happy. You make them feel joyful. But it's in a way that, you know, they haven't really experienced before with anyone else, because Cancers tend to be, you know, kind of emotional, all over the place. You know, they want their lovers to be, you know, committed to them. They want them to be home with them. They want them, you know, they give a lot. They give Cancers. And a lot of times they end up getting hurt. But Cancer is also the sign of the crab that likes to pinch and retreat. They like to retreat back into their little shell. And I feel like with Sagittarius energy, I feel like you brought this Cancer out of their shell and you showed them a lot of happiness. Like I get the image of someone singing and dancing on the beach and this little crab crawling out of the ocean, like, ooh, what's this? Like, oh, I want to join in on the fun. Like, oh, wow, let me just dance around. Like, it's weird, I know, to describe it that way, but that's just kind of how I felt. Like, I could just imagine this person singing and dancing on the beach and this, you know, crab coming out. And so I feel like when you kind of met this person, they came across as being very grouchy, very bitter. But I feel as if, for like, I just see someone, I don't know if it's like a television studio or something like that, but I see like a lot of like big controls, like control boards. And I feel like, Sagittarius, you said something and this person was always kind of serious and kind of like to themselves, and they just kind of like looked at you with like this grin and just started to like laugh a little bit. Like they just kind of dropped their veil and never put it back up. Like that's how you make this person feel, like you came closer than anyone. And it's like, yes, this is your soulmate. Because you found the hidden treasure within the crab shell. That this person does have a personality. That this person is nice. That this person can laugh. That this person can open up. They're not this shy person. Like, this person wants to play with you, Sag. This person wants to dance around and be within your energy. So that's really good. And then endures, have patience and wait for developments to reach the stage where your desires become attainable. Until then, you'll find with patience, you'll endure your journey to find a true love. Pure, accept the fact that things take time when what you seek is worth the climb. Don't suffer for things you lack. Be practical and stay on track. So this is giving you advice about being patient. So you may have had to be very patient with this person. And allow them to kind of work themselves out of what they've found themselves bound up in. And Sagittarius like to take action. Sagittarius are all fire. They like to, well, what is it? What is it going to be? What is this? What's in this box? I don't like surprises. I just want to find out and move on, whatever it's going to be. But this is definitely a test of your patience, because this is worth your time, because this is in fact your soulmate. Okay. And yeah, sometimes it does take other people time to open up, and it doesn't always happen on our timeline. And it's Spirit's like urging me to say, like, what's the rush, Sag? What's the rush? You're on your path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're keeping yourself focused how you're supposed to be keeping yourself focused. So what's the rush? This person isn't going anywhere. This person has eyes for you. And they're working their way out of it. Whatever they were keeping within themselves, and they're slowly revealing themselves to you. And each part gets bitter or better. Because everybody comes with multiple layers of themselves. So instead of rushing to just open up the present and find out what's inside, peel off a little bit of the wrapping paper each time. And you may just find inside that box your happy soulmate. This is a test of your patience, Sag. Good luck. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Pisces. Let's get the messages. How is this Pisces thinking and feeling towards Sagittarius? What do we need to know about this connection? What's the advice? What would they like to say to Sag? let's get the last one, the advice. That's, thank you. Okay, that's what they want. They want the bottom one. Okay. So, Sagittarius, if dealing with a Pisces, the card that I got is the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the angel or love oracle message is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and what they would like to say to you is, I want to tell you how I feel, and your advice card is the jeweler, but we will read on that in a second. So, oftentimes, when we're not sure if we actually met the one, the right type of partner, we think that we need to continue looking out there. Like, it's almost, this is like an energy of almost like a shock of, is this real? Could I have found the one? Could I have found the person that I actually want to be with? But what I'm getting is that this person could possibly be in another connection when they met you, Sag, is what I'm getting. Because I'm getting the sense that this person has kind of checked out of the connection that they're in, and they have more of an emotional attachment to you, and they want to tell you how they feel. So they may physically be with they're not as happy as they seem. So they may physically be with someone else, but their emotions are tied to you, is what I'm channeling and what I'm getting. And let me just read the advice card so I can make this make more sense. You will have the chance to realize your hopes and wishes and to enjoy life as long as you. The fires of patience crystallize the jewels of love sought by the wise. Keep doing as you've always done. The golden ring is almost won. Worry not, have faith, for soon the fates will grant a special boon. Whoa, okay. So look at, because the Nine of Cups here is all about, treasure, feeling happy, feeling joyful, getting your wishes fulfilled. You know what I mean? It's the last step right before the Ten of Cups where you come into partnership and you get that ultimate happiness and joy within a partnership, within the start of a family foundation, the happy life. You're one cup away, but you don't know that yet. It's kind of like, I'm waiting. But I feel like this Pisces, oh my God, they really could be in a connection with someone else. And I feel like they're going to come out and tell you, I have feelings for you. And I like you and I want to be with you. And I know that I'm with someone else. Oh my God. But that's such a strange energy to be in, because it's like, how are you going to tell somebody? But I feel like for Sagittarius, like, I know that this sounds messed up, but I feel like you're okay with that, Sagittarius. Like, you're okay with them telling you this and being open with you, because I feel like this person, they work themselves up into a Nine of Cups connection with someone else, but they want their 10 of Cups with you. Like, they want to give you the 10th cup, not this other person. Because you coming into their life, Sagittarius, showed them and you didn't even have to physically be with them to show them. And because I feel like this person didn't feel an emotional connection with the person that they were with. They may have had emotions with them where they care about them, they love them, but I feel like it's more of a connection of they got used to them. It wasn't love, they got used to it. And this person this Pisces is trying to find a way to get a leap of faith, to get away from the person that they're with and just end it. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's like, because I hear someone saying, like, we've hit the end of the end of the line, babe. Like, we've hit the end of the line. Like, I don't see a future with you. I don't see this going long term with you. I see myself with someone else, and I'm going to go tell this other person how I feel. And yes, the other person may be hurt, but I kind of feel like it may be a great relief with them also, because they said it before they did. Let me see if I can pull some initials. See if we could pull just a couple of initials. See if we could grab a whole bunch of initials. Let's see what we got. I got a rose. So if you watch The Bachelor. Ooh, I got a diamond too. Oh, I got two matching jewels here. They're both like an orange type, like amber type of color. So that's definitely something. Oh my God. Okay, so I got, for the initials, I got a K. I got an L. I got a V. And I got an X. KLUX. Kill your ex? Oh, I'm just kidding. Break up with your girlfriend. I know, yeah. Okay. So I get, but okay. So that could be first, middle, last name. Take it as it resonates. If this is hitting on for you, I got the diamond over here, which to me, and the rose, which symbolizes engagement, love, romance. And then we also have, you can't see them because they're so small. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But there's like two matching rhinestones here of the same color. So this is just like confirmation for me that what I'm saying is true. It's the jeweler, you know, the diamond. This is a diamond in a rough. This is an unbreakable bond. This is something solid. This is not something that where this person is going to break up with the person that they're with and then turn around and go back to them in a week. I feel like this person did maybe take some time to make the decision as to what they were going to do because they may have been living in fear of, you know, but obviously this person doesn't want any further commitment with the person that they've been with. Otherwise they would have done it already. And that's pretty evident. So, yeah. Sagittarius dealing with the Pisces. Let me know if this resonates in the comments. Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Spirit, please and thank you. How is the Scorpio thinking and feeling about Sagittarius? About their connection, please and thank you. Okay. Let's get an angel love oracle out here. What does this person want to say to Sag? There's two. And let's get some advice. Oh. All right. So, and they want to, the past. Okay. So we'll just keep that over here for right now. Okay, so for Sagittarius, dealing with Scorpio, I got the Six of Cups and I got the Nine of Wands, both in the upright position. What I'm getting energetically is that this is somebody that you knew when you were younger. This is a lover from the past. This may be somebody that this person is the reason why you have walls up, why you feel defensive, and that's not a negative thing. Or why you feel like you need to protect yourself. I feel like it wasn't protecting yourself. It was reserving yourself for this person. Like this person had to, because it's calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel as if Sagittarius, you, or the Scorpio rather, has been manifesting you and thinking about you for a very long time. And I feel as if this person may have done something to you in the past, because I feel like it's something petty, stupid. Like I feel like they broke up with you in high school, or they broke up with you in middle school, and it hurt you, and you kind of kept yourself guarded from other people and connections because you were afraid of being hurt again. Although you did allow yourself to be in a relationship, but for some reason you held on to what this person did. And what they'd like to say to you is, I'm starting to understand our connection, and I wish I could share my good news with you. And I feel like the good news, obviously, is I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm starting to understand why things got so intense for us when we were younger. Because I feel like things did get pretty intense. Like, it was a love, like, people didn't understand. This was like the match made in heaven. This was the, you know, the bond that the two of you had where the two of you could share and hold hands and talk and go deep with each other. But because of the young age and the other, you know, obviously parents influencing or friends influencing or the school influencing or something like that, the two of you were separated, and this person, I feel like, did something stupid to hurt you. Maybe they started dating one of your friends, or they just broke up with you in front of a hallway full of people. I'm just saying what I'm seeing in my head. And you were left hurt by this. You were left devastated by this. But as you grew up, you kind of never sort of forgot this person, and this person did not forget about you. And I feel like now, as they've grown up, they're starting to understand your connection. So let's read on the advice from the past. Examine and overcome limiting habits and attitudes formed as protective reactions to painful events in the past. Habits born of hurt long past can grow like weeds that choke the grass. Lessons that you still must learn into a different form will turn. What we learned when we were young can help our hurt in the long run. Okay, so if that's not the case, okay, with somebody from the past, maybe it is the fact that you're holding on to some sort of a hurt from the past that a Scorpio did to you. And it's kind of stifled you in a way and kept you blocked and guarded from progressing in relationships and keeping you stunted. This could have been somebody that you really seriously had a crush on. They found out about it. They made a fool of it. They made fun of you. They did whatever. But for a huge majority, I'm feeling like even if this person did do that, they're coming back into your energy. And I'm getting the Teacher. Study and share your wisdom with one experienced enough to value it. Be realistic and act learned, wise and quite mature. And learn the meaning of l'amour. The one for you, that teacher's pet, loves all the learning they can get. If you're well schooled for Ian, I don't know, these cards can be weird. Self-taught, you'll gain the prize that can't be bought. Act learned, wise, and quite mature. Oh, okay. So is what it's basically saying is when you've learned these lessons from your past, demonstrate them. Don't just keep them hidden away. Actually walk the walk. Be that teacher that shines the lights for the student that comes behind you, whether you know that they're there or not. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, you've healed. I almost want to feel like this is something of like, maybe you are a spiritual teacher and maybe you have a platform and you're going to post some video, or you're a coach or relationship coach or something, and you're going to post a video. Oh, when I was 15 years old, I met this guy or girl in school and they did X, Y, Z. And this is what I did to heal from it because it kept me from blah, 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 blah. And I feel like this person's going to see it somehow. And they're going to come back to you and they're going to actually like apologize for what they did. And it's going to be like, whoa. And then it's going to spark like, oh, I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm starting to understand what it really meant for someone like you to like me. Like, now I get what a soulmate is. And now I understand why you were always so nice to me, why you always gave so much to me. It wasn't just about that you had a crush on me, that you liked me. It's because you were trying to love me. And I feel like that's what this person's going. This is what this person learned from you. But you also learned the lessons also. Whew, I hope that made sense. Okay, so leave it in the comments. If it did, definitely let me know if this resonates. Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio. See you guys soon. Sagittarius dealing with an Aquarius. How is this person, how is this Aquarius thinking and feeling about Sagittarius and this connection? Please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh, got 3 cards that want to come out. Oh, okay. Let's get an angel oracle out here. Thank you. What does this person want to say to Sagittarius? Oh, you met this person on a trip, didn't you? Get some advice. I want to say right off the bat that this is a long distance connection between you and this Aquarius. I feel like the two of you have had some trouble coming together physically, but there is definitely because the angel is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel like the two of you always seem to find each other connected somehow. You're online, they're online, you send a text message just as they're sending you a text message. Like there's a magnetism to the two of you. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you've been considering, or they've been considering, possibly moving to your part of the world, but they're having some trouble getting there. They're having some inner conflict with that. They don't know if they have the ability to start all over again with the Page of Pentacles here. They don't know if they want to start a new life all over again, you know, a new job, a new place to live. Like, I just kind of feel like these are two people who have their shit together. You know, they have their jobs, their careers, their houses, their families, whatever they need. But somehow the two of you met. I feel like the two of you met on a trip. You just so happen to be staying in the same resort, the same hotel. I almost want to say two people next to each other in a hotel room. You came out, they came out, and the two of you just started talking. Because I could hear a foreign accent. I'm not exactly sure what accent that is, but I'm feeling like an accent. I see like white, like a white stone type of hotel, a very beautiful beaches down. It almost feels like to me to Greece, Aruba, Turkey, a place like that. That's very, very not exotic. I wouldn't say it's like a tropical, typical tourist trap place. I want to say as if it's like a foreign country. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not good with geographic stuff. I'm just going with what Spirit is channeling to me so that we get the right person. I want to say that this person's name starts with an M, or maybe your name does, Mario or Marie. Because I hear Marie very strong. Maria, I hear very strong. Let me pull some... this person, something with Libra, so you could have met in October. Let me see if I can get some initials. I just want just initials, because the rest of this mess that's in here, I don't like having to deal with it, because it just sometimes doesn't make sense. All right, I got some initials. We have an umbrella. Okay, so I have an N. I have a W, I have a V, and I also have a P. Northwest, okay. And then there's like 3 rhinestones here. So somebody could live in the northern hemisphere, somebody could live in the western hemisphere. Like, there's some sort of distance that's between the two of you. There's definitely distance. Somebody with like an umbrella, I feel like somebody lives in a very rainy part of the world. Or maybe this person did something with an umbrella. Leave it in the comments if this resonates. But let me read the advice part of this, because they're saying, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I don't know, what else does this person want to say? Because I feel like there's something else to this. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I don't see an energy of forgiveness here. I wish I could take back my words. I love you unconditionally, and I want to feel that way again. Champions, break free of restrictions. Things will stay the same unless you are willing to fight the status quo, and you'll show true genius if you dare. Rebel against rules doctrinaire. Experiment and bend those rules. Forget the old ways learned in school. Now try an unconventional way and do not fear what others say. Ooh, okay. So I think I'm pretty much right on the money with a long distance connection here that happened between two people that happened to maybe perhaps meet on a trip. And somebody very well may be considering moving to another person's location, or just keeping it as it is, where you're just having an online connection. People may say, oh, well, that sucks. You're not going to be able to hold each other, kiss each other, this and that. Just go with the flow right now. Because, when the decision is made that the two of you really can't stay away from each other much longer, then you will come together in the physical. I definitely see, for you, Sagittarius, dealing with Aquarius, I do see a lot of travel in your future, and a lot of consideration of moving to where this person is. So leave it in the comments if that resonates. That's Saggy dealing with a Aquarius. And you know what? There is a magnetic attraction here. I do not see anything negative about this decision. If you do decide to make it, because not everything has to be. Because listen, if the love of our life was in our backyard, they would have knocked on our door already. Sometimes the love that we seek exists across the sea. And when two people are meant to be together, there is no ocean or sky or span of time that can keep them apart. So keep that in mind. See you soon, Sag. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Libra. What is this Libra thinking and feeling about Sagittarius? Where is this connection between Sagittarius and Libra heading? What do we need to know? What's the advice? What would they like to say? Ooh, the Emperor. Advice. Okay. So, Sagittarius dealing with Libra, I have the Emperor out here. And I also have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then what they would like to say is we need to let each other go. Okay. Which doesn't exactly align with what's going on here. Because I almost feel like if you express your love to this Libra, they're going to turn around to you and say, we need to let each other go. And with the Emperor energy here of how they're thinking and feeling, I feel like they're being very firm on that decision of letting each other go. And I feel like this could make you feel very angry when they say this to you. Because it's like, all right, you are making these romantic gestures towards this person. You're expressing that you want to be in a relationship with them, but they're not reciprocating with you. They're not balancing it out. They're not, it doesn't matter how romantic you get with this person. It doesn't matter, you know, what you say or how you express yourself with what you feel. This person is still saying we need to let each other go. Now, let me take a look at this Emperor energy. Why does this, the Eight of Swords, they haven't said this. This person has too much, they haven't communicated this to you with how they feel, but I feel as if you were to say that you want to have a connection with them, there's been a lot of obstacles. There's been a lot of chaos and conflict, whether it be between themselves or within themselves or between this connection. And I just kind of feel like this has just been a cycle that's been going on and on and on and on and on forever, where, you know, you break up to make up. And I don't necessarily feel like this is both of your fault, but there's definitely a brand new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Fool to kind of start things all up again. But this person is saying we need to let each other go. But I feel as if you were to express your love to this person in a different way, if you haven't already. Let's see what... I love you unconditionally. Like, I love you no matter what. Like, if you decide that you don't want to be together, because the advice is, let the healing power of compassion overcome any tendency to seek revenge. Use energy to close your eyes to petty faults, and Cupid will turn somersaults. Forgive yourself and others too, who also search for something new. Learn what you can from what transpired and be not in the blame game mired. Okay, so it's like, if this person is looking, if they're taking a leap of faith towards a new beginning with someone else, and they're telling you like, hey, I love you no matter what, but we do need to let each other go because of the chaos and the conflict and stuff like that that's been going on. This person may not be telling you this. They may not be saying, listen, the reason why I want to be with someone else is because of all of this stuff that's happened, because they don't want the blame game going back and forth. They don't want you to feel guilty about things that you may have said, you know, and you racking your brains trying to think that you can fix this. Well, I can fix this and I can make it better and I can, but I love you and this, that, and this person has kind of already made their decision that they want to go towards something else. And sometimes we think that we can fix this chaos and conflict, but sometimes we're in a connection with someone that's mirroring back to them what they need to heal and what they need to let go of. And I always tell people this: either you're the star or you're the black sky. The stars need the black sky to shine, and the black sky needs the stars to be a black sky. Whatever. So it's okay if this person says to you, we need to I love you, I'll always love you, I love you unconditionally, but we cannot be together because of this chaos and conflict. And because of the way we communicate with each other, because of the way that we fight. And I do want to take an opportunity and start my healing and start going towards a brand new beginning for myself. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it is with someone else. So don't think that. It could just be that this person needs to heal the part of themselves that participated in this chaos and conflict. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius dealing with a Libra. I know sometimes it's very painful to let someone go, especially when we keep getting this renewal of, you know, oh, I could love this person better, or I could love this person harder, or if I just did this, or if I just did that. Take it as a learning lesson with what you experience this connection so you don't keep repeating it in the future. All right? Love you, Sag. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Gemini. How is this Gemini thinking and feeling about Sagittarius right now? What would they like to say to them? What's the advice? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Sagittarius dealing with a Gemini, what I'm getting here is the Two of Cups in reverse. I have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. And what they would like to say to you is, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I wish things could be different. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And the advice card, which I will read in a minute, talks about communicates. I want to pull another card on this Two of Cups. Was there an ending here? So if you just broke up with a Gemini recently, this is their... I feel like this ending between you and this Gemini, Sagittarius, happened very abruptly, where this person just kind of took off and left you to kind of pick up the pieces yourself to figure out how you were going to heal your own broken heart. And although you may still feel this person's energy, you may still maybe see each other out and be very attracted to each other. It's just kind of like one of those dead end things where, like, I'll always love you, baby, but I gotta go. Like, I feel like this person's a drifter. They're a wanderer. They're not meant to stay in one place for too long. And they kind of always seem to manage to keep their next move to themselves that doesn't include anyone else. Like, they're just in town for one night only. I almost want to say, like, I feel like this person works for a freaking carnival. Like, they're in there for a week and then they're just gone. Okay, and yes, there's a strong magnetic, connection here, but the connection between the two of you wasn't supposed to be a long-term connection. It was only supposed to be temporary. And then this person what this person is, this type of energy is supposed to spark this type of Two of Cups energy within you. And then it's supposed to open you up to healing a broken heart. And then that's when the real deal Romeo is going to come in. Okay, that's this type of drifting type of energy. This is their karma. This is their fate. This is the way they're always going to be. Okay, just to kind of get in, get out. And they don't mean it, but that's just the way they are. But I feel like you taught them a spiritual lesson. because I feel like you poured your heart out to them, Sagittarius, and you told them how you felt and how they made you feel. And I feel like that finally hit that person. Instead of getting a punch in the face, a slap in the face, a flat tire, the cops called on them, horrible things written on them in social media, you actually got on your pedestal and you Shakespeare'd that shit, girl. Like, that's what Spirit's saying. You Shakespeare'd that shit. You told them exactly how you felt and everything and how much you cared about them and the smell of their hair. Like, you were poetic, baby. You were crying through your tears, all the stuff. And it shook this person's world. The way you told them how you felt and how they made you feel. And they've never heard that before. And I feel like it kind of gave this person a little bit of pause. Like, maybe I should put the brakes on and turn around and come back. Well, Spirit says, let's see. Share your thoughts with someone you can talk to about anything and who is also interested in learning too. Let your youthful shyness go. If you're attracted, let it show. Find the point at which you meet and form a bond that's strong and sweet. Be clear in what you're trying to say. Don't let attention drift away. Okay, don't let attention drift away. So this is advice for something else with this Gemini. If you have feelings with this Gemini and you really want to tell them how you feel before this person gets away, open your mouth. Do everything that I just said to do. Be that Shakespeare. Be on that pedestal. Do that poetry. Tell that person how you feel. Let that shyness go. You're gonna be shy the rest of the day? You're gonna let this person go? This is a prediction. This could be a Two of Cups. Stop staying in the perpetual energy of heartbreak. Tell this person how you feel. And so fuck it if they're like, oh, don't wait until it's too late, until they're saying, I wish things could be different. I hope that you could forgive me one day, but I got to go. Or, God forbid, I picked someone else because you didn't tell me. Don't let this be another spiritual lesson. If this is the one and this is how you feel and you want to let this person know, even if they don't reciprocate, at least you're breaking ground. Don't be shy, Sagittarius, because I know you're not. Go for it. And if this, take it as it resonates, because it could be this person too. How they're thinking and feeling about you. And this person very well may be building up the courage to do this for you. So just take it as it resonates. Because when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to you. It's hard for me to speak to another person's energy. I'm speaking to you, the person who's watching this. So if this resonates and you know that you need to tell someone how you feel, do it. I know it's not easy to let go of shyness, but I just wanted you to say, I release my shyness. I'm going to tell this person how I feel tonight. It's going down tonight. See you later, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius dealing with a Taurus. Spirit, what are Taurus's thoughts and feelings towards Sagittarius? What do they want to say? What's the advice? Ooh, okay. Wow. All right, let's see what the angels have to say. Angel love. Good news so far, Sag. You're dealing with a Taurus. Aw, okay. What does this person want to say to you? And let's get the advice. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Taurus. So the first card that I got, let me just clean this so I can see it. Okay, so the first card that I got for Taurus dealing with a Taurus is the Ten of Cups with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the advice is give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and what they want to say to you, Sag, is I hid who I really am from you. So this person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, how they feel about you is the Ten of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles, they don't want to hold back how happy that they are with you and that you make them, and they're hoping that you give them a chance. Because I feel as if this person kind of had to act like a stone wall with you and act like they didn't have feelings, act like they didn't care. All of that because of what they were holding inside. Like, they don't want to hold back anymore what they've been feeling. They don't want to hold back this anymore. This Taurus that you're dealing with does not want to hold back. They want to be able to show you the happy side of them, the bright side of them, the part that wants to come together, that wants to be with you, that wants to have a family, that wants to have this happiness in the future. Why was this person holding on? Why was this person hiding who they are? I think that that's the most important thing, is why were they hiding this? The Four of Wands in reverse. So this could have to do with where they come from. This could have to do with their own family. This could have to be done with something that they were holding on to, a marriage that they were holding on to, perhaps, because the Four of Wands is the marriage card. It's about two communities coming together, two families coming together, two, lifestyles coming together in celebration, and it's in the reverse. So I feel as if that life that they thought they were going to have, or that they had built together with that person, fell apart, and they kind of hid who they really were from you because they didn't want to get hurt again. And they weren't sure, Sagittarius, if you were going to do that. Let's see what else that they would want to say. Let's pull one more card before I read their advice. We need to let each other go. In the bottom of the desk, I don't react when people mention you, but that came out in the reverse. So I feel like I don't react when people mention you. I feel like this person does react if people mention you, if they know about you. But I also feel like this is also a signal of them healing. Like, if the old person that they were with is brought into the mix, I feel as if this person just has absolutely no reaction, whereas before they would get upset, they would get defensive, they would have something to say, and now it's just kind of like, oh well, whatever, it didn't work out, I'm moving on with my life. And if this person has been talking to you about with their friends or their family or whatever, now it's like they do get a reaction, because I feel like people are testing to see, oh, are you happy now? Is this somebody that you're going to be happy with? Okay. So the advice with the Seeker's card here: seeks, expand your awareness of what's possible in your life. Travel and hobbies can help you to vary your routine in order to. You'll have to travel far and near to find the love you'll hold dear. Home sweet home can be a rut. There's no trap like a mind that's shut. The world is full of different ways that you should learn without delay. So I feel like if you've been kind of stuck in a rut with this person, where things haven't progressed forward, I feel like Spirit's coming in and saying you need to travel a little bit further away from the home, to show this person a different side of you, like, and for you to see a different side of them as well. Because, when you're home, you're in your house, you're comfortable, you're one way. But when you're out there in the world, you actually really get to see what this person's about. And I feel that's the part of that. And I also feel if at some point was that moving by itself? That's freaky. Oh my God. I don't know if I did that. Let me know in the comments if I did that, but I felt like that just moved up by itself. Whatever. Let me just refocus. So we need to let each other go. For some of you, it can mean that you need to let each other go a little bit to explore out into the world, instead of holding on to this misconception of what you saw them as, how you met them, the part of them that they showed you, and now get to know the part that they hid from you, okay? So taking a trip together would be nice, going on vacation. Let's see what initials we got. lots. Okay, so there's a cactus. So maybe Arizona or something like that could be within the future. Cactus, I know these are tiny. You guys can't see them. A pink cat. Cats have been coming out all night. There's a planet here. I think that's Jupiter, I think. There's a blue whale, so maybe perhaps whale watching or Alaska. There's an A. U. C. N. And R. A, U, C, and R. So it could be first, middle, or last initials for either you or your person. So hopefully that gives you some idea as to who this is. But I feel like if you're watching this video, you already know who this is about. You already have them in mind, but it's just giving you some confirmation that this is for you. But even with that AU there, I feel like that's a hint of like the month of August. So maybe by August, the two of you are going to plan some sort of a cruise or something like that, or some sort of a trip so you guys could get away from your home base and actually get to know each other for who they are on, you know, like on like your fun side. Like getting to know the part of them that is reintroducing them yourself to you, that's saying like, this is who I really am. This is how I court someone. This is how I date someone. This is how I let somebody know that I'm interested. Because I didn't do that before. So get ready for that, Sag. Sag is dealing with a Taurus. Good luck. Sagittarius dealing with a Virgo. Oh, this one flipped out. Empress. Their thoughts, feelings, and advice. How is this Virgo feeling towards Sagittarius? What's the messages? What's the advice? Okay, what's backing up the... Okay, ooh. Aww. Alright, so I kind of feel like somebody just found out that they're pregnant. I just want to say that. If it's not you, don't take it. If it resonates, I found like this is very happy, but somebody within the connection is not happy. Let's see what the angels have to say about this connection. What does this person want to say to Sag? And what's the advice? Transforms. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Empress, we have the Sun, we have the Queen of Swords, followed by the angel message of playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And the message, what they would like to say to you is, we will be together again. So you may be in separation from this person. I feel I'm getting the message that this person got called away. So I don't know if it was for military. I don't know if it was for a job. But I feel as if this person got called away. And you were maybe feeling like they weren't coming back home. And I'm not saying that everybody is pregnant by this person. We're getting a very strong energy that somebody is pregnant and they're in kind of sort of a separation with their person. Sorry, Sag, I had to answer a phone call, so I don't remember where I left off, but I'm just going to keep going with what I'm seeing here. So if this does have to do with a pregnancy, okay, like there's happiness here, but there's somebody here that is unhappy with it, with the Queen of Swords. I feel like I was saying before, like this person got called away to something. So I don't know if they got deployed or if they got called away for a job or something, and they're like, we'll be together again, and you're like, I don't know if that's really gonna happen. I don't know if this person's coming back. Like for some reason you're waiting on that phone call to say, hey, I have to take an extended leave. I'm not coming back for 6 months. Like I'm not coming back for a year, 2 years, whatever it is. I kind of feel like you're waiting to find out if this person is coming back or not. And it's saying, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's kind of like, don't even know if I even want to, like, bring that up right now. Yeah. You're holding on to hope, you know, that this person is going to release whatever is kind of holding them back, which it looks like they are. For some of you, this person had an addiction that they had to get rid of. So maybe for some of you, they got put in rehab or they got put in jail or something like that. You know, hey, listen, everybody has different, you know, situations. I'm not judging anybody here. So if it resonates with you, then you understand what I'm telling you. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of hope here. Like, you don't want to yet have to face that I have to heal from this connection. Like, this is another thing that I have to heal from now. But at the same time, for some of you, you could be pregnant. And it's like, all right, now I'm attached to this person. And I'm attached to their toxicity forever. And for some of you, it could be that you're holding on to the old person that had to leave, go away, go to jail, go to rehab, whatever it was. But that person is being healed right now. And yeah, it sucks to have to go through this by yourself. But at the same time, at the other end of this could be something that's potentially very good. We'll see what happens in the future. So let's see what the advice is. Transforms, that's a good sign. Work your will in order to get what you want. The best way for you to transform your situation is to make magic. Pray, consult the wise for hope. Once dead, again must rise. Now it's time to work your will. Use all your power, all your skill. Relationships must be made strong. If not, they may not last too long. So that's where this Empress energy is being called. If it's not an actual significance of a pregnancy, that's where this loving, kind, nurturing type of relationship is being called in to help this person. Okay, let me read it to you again. Okay. Magic. Pray, consult the wise for hope. Once dead, again must rise. Now it's time. This is the hope here. This is the Four of Swords in reverse. What's died, what's dead, again must rise. But you're being very stubborn about that. You're being very stern. You're being very cold. Be playful. Be light. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Have fun again. Be happy. Take that leap of faith towards healing this connection, towards using your goddess energy, your Empress energy to heal this. That's what they're asking you to do. And that may be hard, but it doesn't have to be that hard. They want you to keep hope alive. Relationships must be made strong. If not, they may not last too long. A relationship is not built off of devil energy where there's attachments, toxic attachments. So they're asking you to release that. Release that idea. Release the past. Release it. And be playful, be light, be energetic, be giving, be nurturing, be loving, be caring. But protect yourself as well. And I feel like that's why the Queen of Swords energy is here. Because you're trying to protect yourself. Because you don't know what it is to expect from this person. You don't know what, after they come back, what they're gonna be like. What are you actually going to get? How is this person showing back up for Sag? How is this Virgo showing back up for Sag? I feel like this person's asking you to give them a chance. The Six of Cups. So I feel like you've kind of been waiting for, you know, a long time. This person wants to show that they've grown. They want to show that they've matured. They want to show that they're actually able to have a commitment. Because look at, this child is committing to this puppy as a baby, and then the dog is still with them as an adult. Like, this person is showing that, yes, I'm capable of being a father, even though it's a dog. But I'm capable of being nurturing and caring and loving towards something else too. But what do you do with dogs? You play with them, you hang out with them, you have fun with them. It's unconditional love. You know, and it's like they want to offer you this new beginning. So whatever it is that they fucked up with in the past, maybe they got sent away for a while in jail, or maybe they, you know, got deployed, or something happened where this person was sent away from you to heal. And now they're coming back. And Spirit's asking you, like, hey, Can you lighten up a little bit here? Can you use your Empress energy that you've grown into to help to nurture this person and to be loving and be caring instead of being the same old, block that this person's always come across because nobody's ever really allowed them grace and forgiveness truly after they've changed? Do you know how hard it is to walk away and to change your life for the better? And then when you get in front of people that you've known for a while that you really care about and they say, oh, you're just going to fuck up again. Oh, you're just going to, come on. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this. This is a life or death situation. You are what this person has to hold on to. They're hoping and praying, and you're hoping and you're praying. Embrace this person. They've been healed. They've learned the lesson. Don't make it worse by closing the door on this person. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be a family member, a brother, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a friend. When we take this leap of faith towards a new life because the Fool is here, towards happiness instead of depression, right? We want people who can match that energy. We say, hey man, or hey girl, it's so glad to see you. I'm really glad you're back. Let's go have some dinner. Let's go play some darts. Let's go play some pool. Let's go do something fun, man. Glad to see you. I know you've been through a lot with this person. I know you have. But you healed. And they've healed. Okay? So, maybe give it a shot. See what happens, okay? If this resonates with you, Sagittarius, dealing with Virgo, leave it in the comments. I want to know what's up. I want to know if I hit on anything accurately. I'm sure I did for somebody listening out there. But we'll see what happens, all right? Sagittarius, dealing with a Virgo, good luck. Sagittarius, dealing with a Capricorn. So, how is Capricorn thinking and feeling about this person, about Sagittarius right now? How's Capricorn thinking and feeling about Sagittarius? What's going on in this connection? What's the advice? What's the messages they'd like to tell Sagittarius? Oh, okay, we got two cards that want to come out. What do the angels have to say? We'll take these two. Seems like we got doubles here. It's Capricorn season. They deserve a little extra. What would Capricorn like to say to Sagittarius? I feel like this card keeps coming out. Shuffle. Let's shuffle. Let's mix up the cards a little bit and pull again. You don't want to get repeating cards. Some advice. Worries about. Okay. So Sagittarius dealing with a Capricorn. This person, with this Five of Pentacles energy and the Knights and the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person could just be simply is going through a sickness right now or going through some sort of a money issue or something right now, and that's why they're not showing their romantic side. But I feel as if you still feel this person attached to you. You still feel they're still kind of asking for a chance, because we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and then also calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And then their message to you was, I'm not available. Okay, so I feel like this person is just not emotionally available because they just don't have anything to give right now. Like, I feel like this person, I feel like for some of you, I feel like it's just as simple as they're sick. Or they just don't have enough money to be romantic. Like, maybe they didn't have enough money to buy you the type of gift that you would be expecting for Christmas, or just the type of date or something like that that they would like to take you on. And because they don't have that, they would rather retreat and not actually, you know, do anything. But also at the same time, it's like, all right, we need to work on our partnership. But they don't know if you're going to be interested in a partnership, because maybe you're coming off as the type that wants to be romanticized and swept off your feet. And they're not Captain Romeo, is what I'm hearing. They're just not that. They want a partner who's, you know, is going to be with them through thick and thin, through the good and the bad. And they don't want to create some sort of an illusion that they have all this money, or they have that they're this big romantic Cupid, when they're just not. Like, that's just not who they are. But that doesn't mean that they don't like you. That doesn't mean that they don't have feelings for you. It's just that they don't feel like they're equipped emotionally, financially, to show you that. So the advice is, worries about, avoid anxious thinking based on fear of error. Criticism must be used only constructively. And 2, you'll suffer when words criticize your love. They'll surely paralyze. Hostile acts disguised as love are hawks pretending to be doves. Worry is not good for health. The stress won't let you be yourself. Okay, so somebody is definitely very stressed out in this. I feel as if maybe, you know, your words, whatever you said to this person, may have kind of struck a little bit too deep, Sag. If you're honest with yourself, we know Sag is very blunt. We say what we say, and we mean what we say, and sometimes you don't realize how bad it could hurt this person. But for some reason, this person is feeling like was there some sort of hostility here? I feel as if somebody or you may have thrown in their face that they don't make enough, and it hurt this person. Yeah. Somebody walked away. 8 of Cups. I feel like they walked away from this because they were just kind of getting the feeling like, because I you know, before earlier, there was a card that was like, you know, I didn't mean to say what I said. Oops, I didn't mean to say it that way. But this person was just kind of like, no, I'm out of here. I don't even want to hear it. So I feel like you may have made like a superficial comment, not necessarily directed towards them, but they may have overheard or saw that, or maybe heard you say, oh, a guy has to have a certain amount of finances, or a guy has to have this for me to even consider them. And I feel like this person took it very personally, and now they're just like, I'm unavailable. And they're still trying to work on the partnership. They're still trying to call in their soulmate. They're still visualizing you this way. So you have a chance to actually save this. Because overthinking this about how you can fix this, how you could take those words back, you can't. But the one thing that you can do is you can apologize and hope for the best. Say, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know, you know, however it came out for you. If that's what you really believe in, then that's what you really believe in. And maybe this person is not for you. But perhaps there's something that the two of you could do together to build a stronger foundation, a stronger partnership that could actually build up finances, you know, together. What a power couple, entrepreneurship, a business, whatever it is. Or just a partnership where it's equal give and take. All right, you pay for the date, I'll pay for the date. You pay for the vacation, I pay for the vacation. We just split everything 50-50. Because, yeah, I don't make enough, but I do, you know, I do like you. I feel like it's something very superficial at that, but I feel like this person's just kind of been blowing you off, saying that they're sick. They can't see you right now. They're sick, and they're just, oh, I don't feel well. I don't feel like going out. Oh, I don't feel well. I don't feel like talking. I feel like it's been going on for probably about like 2 weeks now, and it is possible this person could be sick. There's definitely something going around, but, you know. Maybe just call this person and just say, hey, listen, I'm sorry. If I ever said anything that hurt you, upset you, I'm sorry. You don't have to get into it. You don't have to, if this person brings it up and they say, okay, well, thank you for apologizing because you said blah, 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 then you know what you said and you know what you did. And you know why they kind of walked away. And then say to them, I'd like to work on our partnership. Because then they're going to be like, oh, well, I want the same thing too. Okay, cool. Let's do this. All right. So I hope that helped you, Sagittarius, dealing with a Capricorn. Thank you so much if you made it this far in the video for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in purchasing the Psychic Messages from Spirit, a Psychic Medium's Journal that I just published on Amazon, the link for that will be down below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. This is for you. I really hope you enjoyed these readings, and I'll see you again at another video. Take care, guys.